Have you ever had that feeling where your English is, grammatically correct, but it just doesn't sound quite right? Well, in this explainer, we're going to fix that. We're going to upgrade some of the most common phrases you use every single day for arriving and leaving. Let's get you sounding more fluent right now. It's honestly amazing how just a few little tweaks can totally transform the way you speak. Ready to see just how big of a difference they can make? All right, let's dive in. Okay, so let's kick things off with something we all do. Every single day, telling people you're leaving. Picture this. It's the end of the workday. You're packing up your desk at the office. Now, a phrase you might hear a lot, especially from Filipino speakers, is, "I'll go ahead." And look, people will probably figure out what you mean from the context. But here's the interesting part. To a Native American English speaker, that phrase can be a little confusing. It kind of sounds like you're letting them go first in line at a coffee shop. It just creates this tiny moment of confusion that we can totally avoid. So, for a much cleaner, clearer upgrade, just try this. I'm heading out now. It's perfect. It's neutral, everyone on the planet understands it, and it nails that exact moment you're starting to leave. Simple, super effective, and sounds completely natural. But what if you want something a bit more casual, for your friends or your work buddies? Well, there's an awesome phrasal verb for that. I'm taking off. It just has this fun, energetic vibe to it, right? Kind of like an airplane leaving the runway. It's a great way to add a little personality to your goodbye. So you could just say something like, "All right, everyone, I'm taking off. See you tomorrow." See how friendly and relaxed that sounds? Yeah, that's the stuff. Perfectly natural. Okay, we've totally nailed leaving. Now let's flip the script and talk about arriving. How do you ask someone when they're going to get somewhere without sounding a little stiff? Your old school textbook probably taught you to ask, "What time will you arrive?" And listen, that is 100% grammatically correct. There is nothing wrong with it. But in a normal, everyday chat, it can sound a little formal, almost robotic. So for a much more conversational vibe, try this instead. What time do you think you'll get in? That little phrasal verb, get in, is a game changer. It instantly makes the whole question feel more relaxed and friendly. It's honestly what you'll hear people say most of the time. But okay, what about when you're in a more professional setting? Or maybe you're just texting and you need to be quick and to the point. Well, there's a modern, super efficient way to ask this that I bet you've seen before. And that option is the awesome acronym ETA. It stands for Estimated Time of Arrival. This term actually comes from the world of logistics and travel, for flights and package deliveries. But it has totally crossed over into our daily lives, both for work and just with friends. So you can just ask, "What's your ETA?" It's short, it's direct, and it is absolutely perfect for a quick text message or an email when you just need to know when someone's going to show up. All right, we have covered a ton of ground pretty quickly here, so let's pull it all together into one simple handy guide so you can see all these awesome upgrades in one place. Here we go. So for leaving, instead of that kind of clunky, "I'll go ahead," you've got the perfect neutral option, "I'm heading out now," or the more casual, "I'm taking off." And when you're asking about arrival time, let's ditch the formal, "What time will you arrive?" and go for the friendly, "What time do you think you'll get in?" or the super efficient, "What's your ETA?" And this right here is the most crucial takeaway. We're talking about small, simple changes, but learning them and knowing when to use which one, that's the real secret to taking your English from just being correct to sounding genuinely fluent and totally natural. And that's a wrap. You've got some powerful new tools in your English speaking toolkit. So the only question left is, which daily phrase are you going to upgrade next? Thanks for checking this out.